Hello everyone and welcome back to a Game of Thrones where today we are preparing for war. But there's a few things that I need to get in check first. Obviously we have a claim on these three counties, but as mentioned in the last episode, I do have a domain limit problem. Now, the way I can get around that is by creating this duchy. However, I can't create the duchy yet because I do have a leech. So that means I have to time things so that after we declare this war, we need to instantly declare a war of independence, which is going to be tough because these guys are rather strong. Also, if we check the loyalist faction, there's quite a few armies in here as well. I mean, these guys would disappear because we will strip them of their titles, but we do have an extra 3 armies here. So what's the plan? Well, I need to marry my daughter off an alliance, but I don't want to do that, at least until I have a son. So let's unpause. Hopefully, me and my wife can fulfill our duties. And as soon as we have a few more alliances, the plan shall be underway. What's this? Violet, will you want to join the coven? It's only a 5% chance, so I mean, probably not, but I think she did. Wait. Violet, did you actually convert? Oh, wow. Okay, guys, I got a good feeling today. We just succeeded a 5% roll chance. I should go and play the lottery. Right, so that means the coven's looking good. Let's see. If I sort by age and then reverse that. So, I'm a witch, Violet's a witch. I don't think Sir Anson is a witch, or is he? Yeah, no, he is a witch. Okay. I think we failed to convert Lord Andrew, but we could try again. Yeah, let's try again. I mean, we've succeeded one 5% roll. It can't be that hard to succeed another, right? In the meanwhile, we'll build up the Whitewood hold as well. We'll stockpile some money because we're going to need it. What's this? I can flagellate again. Do I need to? Do I have any other ways of reducing stress? I don't think so. Also, you guys wanted to see how much a share is worth nowadays, so let's quickly check that. 94 gold. I think when we brought the share it was like 74 or 78 or something like that. So it has somehow increased. No idea how that's happened because the economy has been in decline, but I'll take it. Right, let's flagellate. I'm feeling stressed. I have sinned. I am planning betrayal against my liege. Lord, forgive me. There we go. The maester heals us straight away. That's fine. I am sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat beading on my forehead when I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over my shoulder, I spot my seneschal, Walter, who waves at me. I walk over to greet him. We talk about our weapon practice for a while, trading tricks and advice just as I am about to leave for another round. Walter's face lights up and he suggests that we practice together. Master Walter, I accept your challenge. And I have defeated you. Let's end it here, lad. Well fought, well fought. We are turning into a great warrior indeed. Right, we've already got a breach on that. That's fine. We'll execute that way before. Oh, you're doing countermeasures as well? Oh, man. Hostile scheme speed. 1 day faster. I mean, it's a 1 day improvement, so we can't complain. Saria's no longer my wetness. Oh, bloody hell. Right, Bessa, you're okay for the job. That's fine. Also, one of you suggested that my daughter here, I mean, she is going intrigue. So you made a very good point where the wet nurse possibly... Where is my wet nurse? Down here. Shouldn't be on install virtue. And I think you make a good point, because virtuous traits aren't good for intrigue, are they? So let's see. This gives child opinion, and children at court may gain opinion with one another, become friends, or stop becoming bullies. Or children at court may gain intrigue or prowess. Oh, yes. Let's encourage some competition. I like the sound of that. Delia, you're going to become a marvelous daughter. It has been foretold. Right, let's speed 5. My scheme has been frozen because Lord Andrew is traveling. Why are you doing that? Right, grand tournament. Where's this? In Pentos. Never mind. The Westeros doesn't like to host tournaments as much as bloody hell, I've bloody forgotten. I forgot the name of my geography. Essos, there we go. All of my years spent studying the art of construction, from building mock castles as a child, dens in the wild, studying the great architecture of Whitewood, and advising on the expansion of Old Willow, among other things, have led me to this very moment. Time has come to make my mark upon the world by founding a new holding in the province of Branchbend, and it is up to me to decide our direction. Branchbend? I get to build something for free? I didn't know this was a thing. I mean, more castles are always good. I'll have to give it away for now until we can have the domain limit, but yeah, more castles are the way of the future. But let's see. Start construction of a castle. This reminds you of my childhood. I gain a lot of prestige. I gain the nickname the Castle Builder. And I also gain Architect. Holy crap. Okay. This character is a renowned castle builder. And I just get forever building cost and construction reductions. And we gain 50 renown. Holy crap. Yeah, more castles are the way of the future. I mean, I'm aiming to do a lot of warfare as well. So having more castles the enemies have to siege, it is definitely a good idea. Right. Lord Andrew, will you convert to witchcraft? Unfortunately not. That was expected. So it's going to take 5 years to build. Guys, what would you like to name this castle in Branchbend? It doesn't have to be Whitewood related. Maybe Willowwood related. We also have a lot of rivers here. A lot of forest. So something relating to the local geography. I think that's why I liked Riverwood Keep so much. Because it was a reference to the local geography. And I think that makes sense. But yeah, feel free to leave your name suggestions. And then I will pick my favorite one. I don't have to be creative because you guys are more creative than me. It's fine. It's fine. Right. I was about to do something and now I've bloody forgotten. Let's unpause and I'm sure it will come back to me. Aha. I've remembered. That was quick. Let's go to living members again. Okay, Annies, can I convert you to witchcraft? It's going to be hard, but if I can manage it... I mean, we would have fulfilled the adult requirements. The only problem then is that I would need to create a cadet branch. At least 3 of your ancestors belong to your current house and have ruled your primary title for at least 10 years. Has that not already happened? Lordship of the Whitewood is my primary title. Let's see. So... Huh, there was another Arwood back here. Wait, no, that's because, that's what we're interested in. So, Arwood ruled for a long time. Ah, no. Edric then ruled, and then it's fallen to me, so I am the 3rd generation. Ah, right, ask Head of Faith for gold. So my son will be able to create a cadet branch, if I can have a son. My wife isn't really into men, as we discovered last episode, but hopefully we can still fulfill our duty. The endless clash of metal and metal, the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat. It is a dance that is as familiar as it is exhausting. To brandish my dagger, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. Let's end the monotony. Hand me another weapon. There we go. I show them how it's done. I gain lifestyle experience and a lot of prestige. And a new perk. Right. Raid speed 200% supply capacity is nice. However, I'm thinking at this point in time, organized march for the army movement speed will be very nice. One thing I could also do is possibly start investing in more bargemen as well. However, for now, let's just keep on stockpiling the gold. And then we'll decide what to do to it with it closer to the war. Annies, will you convert to witchcraft? Unfortunately not. And I don't think we have any other adults that we can convert. Because Andrew, you're still on cooldown, right? Yes. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to wait a moment for that. I'm not doing any personal schemes. Yeah, I mean, I can sway the wife and just hope that that does enough. We'll have to see. Did we make any profit? We still didn't make any profit. I just hope one day that we will. At first, I thought the simple footman a fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Hollis seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. Disarming him suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. I could use more people like you, Hollis. 18 prowess, you're a strong fighter. There you go, you have become my knight. I was going to say, I must have some strong knights. I'm on my way from my courtroom when a scuffle at its far end draws my attention. A strapping woman is being advanced upon by my guards, only for their weapons to clatter to the floor in the blink of an eye. The stranger flourishes her sword in salute towards me. My lord, I find myself without a liege to serve, and judging from your protection here, you could do with my help. From the red robe she mantles herself, I deduce that she is a Relorian. She believes in the Lord of Light. I mean, we do consider them evil, however, she is a very skilled fighter and an organizer, but that doesn't matter, right? Because I don't think we can have female champions. I'll tell you what, overthrown. If you can convert your faith and follow the warrior, as I do myself, I will gladly welcome you into my company. She has refused. Guards, remove her. And anyone else gets beaten by such a person, you'll be losing your swords. After the death of the bank... Okay, new bank. Who should we vote for? Lord Bryony. He's a Dane. He's a Dane. The Danes are my allies. He's the future. Unfortunately, he wasn't voted in, though. I tried, my friends. I tried. Unfortunately, Westeros deemed the lad a little bit too young. Right. I mean, I can't declare this right now because the whole domain limit thing. We just have to be patient. I need more children. As I inspect the stables, my gaze is drawn to a mare kept away from all the others. She throws her head and stomps her hooves, displaying her powerful hindquarters and well-arched neck. This creature has the best of conformations and the worst of tempers. Ooh. I am not one to back away from a challenge. I do need a mighty warhorse. Let's see. So, what's... Prowess skill, I have 24. Diplomacy, only 15. Intrigue, only 7. So I think a steady hand is required to tame this beast. It is a mighty feeling. The powerful horse follows my every whim. Now that I have earned her trust, she seems almost fond of me. I will keep her as my personal warhorse. We gain prowess and prestige, and I gain another martial lifestyle perk. Oh man, how old? We're only 20, and look how many perks we already have. This is incredible. Okay, advanced tactics is not very useful for my army right now, although men-at-arms counter efficiency would be useful. Let's see, archer damage plus 30%. That would be huge for us. Let's get hit and run. I like the sound of that. There is a feast going on. I plan to declare war on you. So I will not be joining your feast. Admiring the mare that now follows my every command, I muse upon what to call her. Oh, I think a name inspired by history. Let's see. Valerian? God's Grief? Oh, I like the name God's Grief. Yeah, God's Grief for the first Storm King. We have storms here in the Riverlands. Sometimes, I think. Iridescent stone has been improved. We get scheme secrecy now. What's this? Gift artifact. Please accept this humble gift. Thank you. I guess that will solve my prestige issues. Now I will finally start gaining a little bit of prestige. Of course, we could go on hunts and stuff as well, but as I said, I'm saving it because I'm probably going to invest in men-at-arms closer to wartime. My Master-at-Arms has been shown off a promising new recruit. Well, he's not that promising, but he's still good enough to be my knight, apparently. Right. Delia is pensive, so she favors stewardship and learning. However, she does have Let's see. A genius guardian. And she's already pretty good at intrigue anyway. She's intelligent. She can still become a very great spy master. It's only a small reduction for the mismatch. Actually, it's quite a big one. But genius is even bigger. Right. Bravos is hosting a tournament now. I think everyone in Westeros is too poor after the plague. That's why we're not seeing any tournaments. Oh, man. I wish I could seduce my wife. Another perk already? Holy crap. A renowned trainer has approached me after hearing rumors of my mighty mare Godsgrief and offers his services. All I ask in return is a small compensation, my lord. Needs to be stronger. I think we're going to do a big war soon. I think she needs to work on her endurance. So what does that do? I get enduring warhorse. Oh, I lose more stress as well. Ah, okay. Very nice. Death of Dragon Riders. Let's see. I do want to get envelopment. So let's get advanced tactics and then we can get the envelopment a little bit later. Probably less than a year. Right, that's been improved. Monthly lifestyle experience increased. Because if there's one thing we're not getting good at, it's that... Oh, we've become the master of the hunt. What do I get for that? I don't actually know. But I'll take it, I guess. Thank you. Oh no. When a double decision pops up, it only means one thing. There's a plague brewing. The twins pox. It's only a minor plague. However, the pox is very dangerous. Oh... Oh, damn. Wait. 20 gold for the tooth. Yes. Right. A soft approach is best. Slow down because the plague has arrived, my friends. Right. First things first. Plague resistance. 5 times speed. Kind of made me miss the plague spread into Riverwood Keep then. That's a shame. Isolate the capital. That might be enough to keep it at bay. Let's see. Let's sell the tooth as well for a little bit of profit. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, we still do have our reduction here, the building materials. So I could upgrade the windmills again. Which I think I will do, actually, because I can afford it. And Val is, you know, it's going to be the most expensive one. So why not get the cost reduction on this? We have so many cost reductions, though. I don't think they're listed here. They must be listed somewhere else. Right, I don't need to end the seclusion yet. Also, let's get rid of this because I'm not that stressed anymore. Please do not spread to the Whitewood. We do get some nice plague resistance there. It doesn't seem to be retreating yet. Oh, my wife is pregnant. Good news. Okay. If I can have a son here, hopefully I can marry off my daughter. Or even if I have a second daughter, I could marry off the newborn as well. Or betroth, sorry. Betroth. Betroth them off. Oh, bloody hell. Wait, did it spread? No? Oh, it's just a random event. Okay. I will send you some supplies. I like to look after everyone within my realm here. If I look at world infections. No? Yes? And then maybe we'll start seeing it go down in the near future? I'm not too sure. Right, ask Head of Faith for gold. We'll be doing that again. Because we get so much gold from this. It's actually insane. Having all the virtuous traits is actually quite nice. Right. Oh, it does look to be retreating. Okay. Fortunately, we got away with this one, lads. Oh, man. I have too much trauma from these plagues so far. Too much trauma indeed. There we go. It's gone. And I have been blessed with a beautiful son who is also intelligent. Where's the name list? Kim, you have gone with the name Arak. Thank you very much for the name suggestion. Please feel free to leave another. And you have also decided to go with a martial education focus. Right. So let's see. If I sort by martial here. I mean, we do have a genius in our court, don't we? So, Sir Walter, you shall be educating young Arak over here. Thank you very much, Kim, for the name suggestion. Please feel free to leave another. And now we can start looking at alliances for my daughter. An alliance with the Hightowers would be extremely nice. I mean, I did go to study there, as did my father. Let us not forget that. Would we have mingled and met the Hightowers? I mean, I would have been... I was a noble lord. But is an alliance with the Hightowers a bit far-fetched? I have a feeling it might be. Let's see what are other options. I mean, the Baratheons, we do have historical ties with the Baratheons. However, their Lord Paramount is currently incapable, so I don't think that's a good one. The Malisters are our Lord Paramount, so I don't think they could join that. These guys don't make much sense. They're all the way down in the reach. Maybe the Mandalese makes sense. They are not that far from us at all in the north. And who knows, maybe, you know, some of their boats dock here and then trade comes down the river. We could also sign a new trade deal with the Mandalese. I think, and they have a very nice army, in fact, an extremely nice army. Holy men-at-arms. I think the Mandalay alliance makes sense. Let us betroth our daughter Delia to the son of Elfram Eddard Mandalay. And I wonder, is that alliance enough? I would like... I mean, I need to be certain that when we declare this independence war, that we can come out on top. They are very strong. Oh, you're married? Married? Allied to Lord Andra, my distant cousin. See, they also have a lot of men-at-arms. Their military strength is similar to ours, but let's not forget, it's going to take time for our allies to arrive. So we would be surrounded. I think one more alliance would be useful. The Vances are not that far away from us. And they are very strong as well. In fact, oh wait, no, they're not that far away because they're in the south. It's just that you're traveling right now. Could House Vance be a good ally? I think so. There is a bit of an age gap there. It's not a huge age gap. I mean, 8 years is quite the age gap. But let's see. So when my son comes of age, his wife will be 24. That's not too bad, actually. I think the alliance with House Vance is the way forwards. Let us send the proposals. Let us build the alliances. And soon, I shall pick up my sword as well. Right. So we have the Mandalese of the north. We have the Danes of the south. The Vances also of the south, but not so far south. And then, of course, the Freys, who are not strong at all. Because it's they don't have the crossing anymore. That's now Blackbirch territory. Right. Guys, I think it is time to press our claim. And then straight away, we shall declare the war for independence. You're 60 years old and you're still feeling fine. Now, I probably don't need any help defeating you guys, although you still do outnumber me. So let's declare it. We should have a little bit of time before domain limit becomes a huge issue. And I do have some gold to fund the armies. And I think... Let's see. Let us call on White Harbor for this war. And we'll save our prestige then for the follow-up war. The War of Independence. Raise the armies. And of course, I will be leading the men. For sure, I will be leading the men. Right, they want to fight us. Of course, I should join you in this war. Excellent stuff. So let's see. You have quite a lot of men-at-arms. You have bargemen. Now, don't these counter skirmishers? They do. So in theory, my army is stronger than yours because my men-at-arms counter yours more. I think. Either way, let's see, which has the higher fort level? The Whitewood Hold. Although, I can't get there right now. Either way, I'm going to want to fight. Oh, no, it's all part of one thing. I want to fight a defensive battle. And I would rather fight it at the Whitewood Hold. Whilst we wait for reinforcements. The Battle of the Whitewood is underway. We have the advantage. And we do counter each other's men-at-arms. After the battle in the Whitewood, one of my attendants presents me a list of soldiers who performed exceedingly well. Robert's name stands out to me in particular. My attendant recommends that I knight them in a haste, battlefield ceremony. According to him, knighting these soldiers as they stand among the carnage and ruin of the battle will inspire morale among our ranks. Robert, I now announce that you, my friend, holy marshal, have earned your knighthood. Will you protect the people of the Whitewood? He will. Stand, Sir Robert, Knight of the Whitewood. Right, I mean, we've already beat him in the battle, so we may as well start the sieging, because one thing I did prepare is we have plenty of siege equipment. I know how we can employ both strategies, lads, don't worry. What buffs does that give us? I need to read that because I actually forget. I get events so often that I'm used to clicking off of it. And it seems we didn't actually need the Mandalese. However, they are still going to march with us. Maybe we can discuss our plans with one another. Right, that was your capital, wasn't it? And I have taken a prisoner. So let's ransom you. And I guess I shall also siege this as well. War is finally on our doorstep. I think this is our first... I mean, okay, now we got the Willowwood, actually. But this is our first offensive war as our current character. Right, let's get envelopment. The counter efficiency shall be even higher now. And the sieging is going swimmingly well. Another 10 gold there. No prisoners. Here, let's go to Helmsmont. And the Mandalese can... go on down to Sweetwater. In fact, they're going to help me here as well. Do you know what? I like how the AI is acting for once. Oh, no. Anies has just died. Wait. But doesn't that mean that technically... Oh, no. There's another adult. Andrew, I think it was, right? I think. We'll deal with which stuff after the wars. Right. We are victorious, and it wasn't even close. But now comes the big task. The gigantic task of can we gain our independence? There is a grand tournament finally in Westeros, but I am busy with other things right now. I can't give away any of these, can I? No, because you already have that castle given away. So basically, timing is of the essence. The Mandalese have their armies raised, but I have a feeling they're going to dismiss them straight away. Let us declare this war for independence before we get tax reductions and all of that stuff. 200 prestige. Their military strength is inferior. Lady Nendre, I have learned of the stories. You were once allied to my father, and then you decided to siege our lands. Who does that to an ally? How strong. How ironic. How weak. My speeches are getting worse. I declare independence from the likes of yourself. Also, she's a murderous lunatic, so I don't feel bad for this at all. Oh, the scales are swinging. Right, we shall call on our allies of the White Harbor. And our allies in House Dane, House Vance, and the Freys. Let us join together. I can ask for a pardon. I don't care for your pardons. Right, this could be challenging. I shall raise my men. We will remain on 3 times speed. And I think, let's see, if I can get some early battles over here, that could be very useful. Right, the Freys have joined. Will the Mandalese join before they dismiss? I think they've just dismissed. So The answer to that question is a no. Right. We could get a good battle win here. All of our allies have joined. How are the numbers? 37,000 versus their 27,000. There are a lot of men-at-arms. But we should get some early victories over here. We are fighting House Raija in the Battle of Greenwife. We do have the advantage. I am commanding the lads again, of course. And our first battle has been a victory. We lost 11 good men, but we killed 1,100 of theirs. I want to see here. How do I do this? I want to see kills by knights. Stats. There we go. I clicked off it. That was muscle memory. We go to kills. Athelmerd got 9 kills. Very nice. 3 times as many as their next knight, who also perished, by the way. Right, we can take on this army as well. Just try and get... Oh, yeah, because House Strong is to the south. I need to avoid them as possible. Okay, I'm no longer master of the hunt. That's fine. Oh, the Freys are getting their asses whooped up north. Damn it. I really need the Mandalese to come and help. I don't know what they're doing right now. Vances are to the south. Okay, they got 10,000 there. The Danes are coming as well. I just fear that the AI are going to pick off my armies one by one, my allies. Okay, please, please, please. There we go. Okay, we won this battle. And we have caught a prisoner as well. Thomas, rise. Sir Thomas, proud knight of the White Wood. Oh, this is intense. Okay, so far, the battles have been very good for us. Let's see. See, now, when there's multiple armies, that's a lot of men-at-arms that we suddenly need to be wary of. So I think the smartest thing to do here is let us retreat. Also, I did not put you back in advanced research. Let us do that. I will ransom you for the 30 gold as well. And I might even just get a few more men-at-arms. I think I'm okay maxing them out. We have plenty of gold in reserve as well. Let's just try and make our way north a little bit to Riverwood Keep. We can get some of that replenishment. Okay, House of Vance are going in for the kill, it looks like. Okay, no, they're going around. I need to be careful here because armies can move very fast. Right, I think House of Vance will be able to link up with my army. That's very good. 14,000. And then if I can get down here... How many men-at-arms did you bring? With the defensive bonuses, we could win this. However, it might be better to travel north. Yeah, they're going to get reinforcements. Where's the Danes? They're still quite far away. And the Mandalese are... Okay, now they must have raised over there for some reason. But now they're coming from the north. Lord Androw. I would rather not fight Blackbirches, but he has risen against me, which has sown a division. However, guys, we have reached the end of the episode. Next episode, we will continue this great war. I'm going to take my time on free time speak because just one bad battle could sow disaster for this bid for independence. But we will succeed. I will succeed. But guys, thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.